Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain. We took out Stuttgart, Württemberg, I think maybe a couple of turns ago. We've now had a rebellion. This is the remainder of an army we've already defeated. This group has suffered some losses, as you can see. Their artillery is better than ours. 800 yards, 34 accuracy. Accuracy is slightly better, well actually a lot better, but range is not good. We've got some cavalry we're going to have to keep back to try and chase off their artillery eventually. They've got loads and loads of Jaeger, which if you look at their range and their accuracy, it's much better than ours. I mean, the way to beat these is to melee with them. Their melee defense is 7 and melee attack is 15, so it's basically a kind of a 2-to-1 situation. We've got a couple of units of light infantry coming in to support us. So that's the situation. The Battle of Stuttgart. I think this is the second Battle of Stuttgart actually. I think there's another stack to the north as well that may well come in and fight us. That may be just a bit too much for this group of troops that are left. It depends how we do actually. If this goes well, we should be fine. We should be able to hold on to Württemberg without any problems at all. We would have destroyed a lot of their troops and made things easy for the next turn when it's our turn to actually go and destroy them. Okay, so I think the thing to do would be, if we've got, I think we've got static defences we can use, I think. Yes, we have. Okay, that's good. And we're right in the town, so the thing to do is to use these static defences to try and prevent his cavalry coming through and attacking us. So we need to make a box, basically, to divide the town up into a defended part and an undefended part. So we'll put some fences here. I'm just going to work our way along. We won't be staying here, we'll actually be moving the troops further back so that they can surprise the guys when they come through. Hopefully the Jaeger will be quite bold and attack through the town. Did these guys actually have fences? I don't think we gave them. There we go. Slight incline here. I'm trying to think how far along we want to go. Don't think we're going to be able to get up there, no. So I think we need to go, we need to sort of draw a line here, put the fence up, and what we're going to do is move them over, use these guys. Yeah, we'll use these guys next just to fill this area up. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, yes we can. Okay, we're going to need to double up here, I think. Let's put these guys here with a fence. Already looking how this is looking pretty good to me, I think, in terms of like building a box that can resist the cavalry. Got any areas we can actually move into? Not really, no. Let's have a look over here. Let's box things off here. So we're definitely not going to stay here in this kind of configuration, but it'll mean short term that we've not got to worry about the cavalry coming in. Hopefully they'll suffer plenty of hits. Okay, that's slightly better. Okay, got a few more infantry we can put out. I'm quite happy here that we're not going to get a situation where they'll come around and flank us. Plenty of town to hide in actually, away from those guys. Yeah, the Jaeger can be quite deadly. If they stand off from you and just keep firing, you're going to lose. Their accuracy and their ability to fire on you is very good. going to put some more fences down here. So that's quite a kind of formidable setup there in terms of fences. We're not what we're going to do is go across here actually. And so we want a complete box around us, all the way around us. We can actually set up here, can we? Let's have a look. Yes, we can. These guys in that case are going to set up across here. Oh, that's all over the place. Let's set up here then. We can. Oh, is that fence effective? I think it is actually. Okay, that's fine. We need to... don't think they can actually get down there, so we're gonna go this way. Fence is all over the place. Let's go a bit further out then. Let's go here. Sorry about fiddling around with this, but I've really got to try and get this right, because I don't want the cavalry breaking into my area. If they break in, we're in real trouble. Gonna have to come a bit further. Just yet. So we're not worried about where the units actually are at the moment. We're going to move them anyway. They won't stay in these positions. We're moving quite a long way back actually. Okay, I think we've kind of run out of fences now. Let's get that a bit better. There's only really one gap they can come through the cavalry, and I don't honestly think they're going to find their way through that gap. Which will be over here. So we can probably afford to garrison this place with some of the units like the fencibles maybe. Once they're actually... yeah, we won't want them in the front line. Okay, I think that's the infantry done. The artillery, we need to set up a long way back. We'll group them together for fire control. We're going to deploy them immediately. We're not going to mess about. We're going to set them up, I think, quite a long way back. Maybe along here. Yeah, we're liable to hit our own troops at some stage, but we'll set them back here. We can always move them around. It kind of encourages their cavalry to come forward towards us. These guys will hide, I think, for as long as possible, if we can find somewhere to hide. We want them to kind of go right the way around the outside and attack, so we'll actually keep them here for the moment so we can avoid the artillery bombardment that's probably going to affect us. Okay, sorry about all that messing around. We need to make sure that we were sorted. Let's start moving troops back. Actually, we're going to keep some of these guys here. We need to hide basically, don't we? These guys, can they hide anywhere? They can certainly hide here. These guys can hide here. Here. They're pretty much covered by those guys. We've got the artillery firing. Where are they actually firing on? Let's try and hit some of these units over here. Okay, so we don't need to garrison over here so much. We just need to move these guys up, and then we'll see how we go regarding the movement of their troops. The cavalry's pretty much stymied now, I think. I don't think they're going to get into here very easily. I think we're going to put them in there, I think, that farmhouse.
We have taken a building, sir.
Is that a general coming down there? It's a bit rash, I think. Need to maybe go here. I'll try and fit up. There we go, behind there. Throwing the way forwards. Let's keep the artillery firing on these guys. Got a lot of guys over here coming through. Okay. So the aim will be to try and actually, if we can, to try and destroy these guys with melee. In fact, I'm actually tempted to turn off fire completely, to be honest. Got these buildings here protecting us. They're kind of moving around, not very effectively. Let's get the artillery going. Getting these guys over on the flank. We'll probably have to move the artillery soon. Well, let's go for
glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Really? This early? We haven't done anything yet. This guy, is he nice and hidden? I think he is. Probably afford to put another unit behind there, behind this church. They're still moving up through the town. Let's keep the artillery firing on these guys. They're going red, as you can see. Once they start feeding into the town, we'll definitely I'm going to move up these guys here. Hopefully he can't hit us. Is he firing? What's he firing at? I don't really know what this guy's firing at. Firing at will. Interesting. Right, so they're firing. Are they hitting anything? 59 to 59, so they haven't hit anything yet. Keep the artillery firing on these guys. His artillery is obviously firing at us, but not doing too much at the moment because they've got the town right the way through us. Defending us, rather. Right, he's not really doing much, is he? He's not really coming forwards. Who's firing? Who's firing? Why are these guys firing? Let's turn them off. Okay, I think we're going to go after these guys. It's the first of our attempts to we'll start shelling these guys. Let's deal with them. Come on, charge. But they're moving up on that flank. Let's see that this charge goes in fine. Where's it going? It should be going over here. That was a weird piece of pathfinding there. Don't fire, don't fire. Well, I think the artillery is still firing on them. Let's try and aim for over here. We know that we're fine there. Let's keep after them. We want them shattered. And we need to look over here. What's happening over here? They can't hit us yet. Let's move in here. Oh, let's move in here. Hide. 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 Gonna move up to here with these guys. Gotta watch his cavalry actually. They're still only broken, so we need to chase them down. Why is this artillery not firing over here? It should be. So the next attack is coming over on this flank, I think. King's German Legion that can come and attack them. Let's hide here. Are we still firing? Are these guys firing? We want to turn these off because they're wasting their ammo. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so have we done these guys yet? Are they shattered? Still only broken, so we've got to carry on. We're winded, but we should be able to get rid of them. Then we'll come back. Right, these guys we need to basically turn off from fire. Here comes the cavalry going through the fences. That's good. That's the end of them. Let's turn off fire. I've just got to remember to turn fire back on actually, because we're going to be...
Infantry elite.
Let's hide here. Oh, no, let's hide here. Let's hide here. Run. Like I say, we don't want to be firing really at all, to be honest. Should have really turned it off on all of them, I think. Right, any minute now they're about to get a surprise. Okay, we'll hit them as they come around the corner. Don't think he can hit these guys. If he keeps coming forwards, he's in for a nasty shock. Need to move the cavalry further over. Let's walk these slowly back towards here. No rush. Okay, let's melee these guys. One unit should be enough to do it. Oh, they got off some shots, not many. Okay, so that's going okay. These guys, for some reason, are being shot at. We're going to do these guys. So we're not going to try and do anything clever at all. We're literally just going to use the bayonet. Let's go for it. These guys are going. Fencer balls we're going to leave in there actually, and we'll let them carry on firing. Okay, so we've got this unit coming back. It's going to be quite tired. Broken, so we're not going to chase after them because he's still got cavalry. We've got to keep within our kind of like fences if we can. Let's attack these guys. Let's throw the Gordon Highlanders in there, they won't like that. Let's turn the fire off these guys. What's my artillery doing? We should still be firing on these guys over here still. Okay, they're gone. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to use our cavalry to chase these down. We don't want them coming back from behind us, so we're going to move back to hiding. So, I mean, this might seem naughty to be honest, but let's charge. Let's deal with them. Let's throw these guys in. Let's charge, give them the bayonet. These cavalry are just throwing themselves away on our...
Sir!
Damn.
Sir! Our general is under attack.
Is that our general? Which is our general? We'll bring him back. Charge. We've only broken those guys. Let's see if we can get those guys shattered. We're gonna throw these guys in. Got some cavalry here coming in, unfortunately. They're shattered. Let's move back. Need to hide as much as possible because he's still got artillery, of course. We're going to watch this unit coming in. It's winded, so I think... Can they hide in a village? Hide in the village? Let's have a look and see. Right, so we need to... They're shattered. There's only 14 of them left. We're going to come back into the box. Okay, he's still got 35 guys there. We'll move the general back over here. What's happening over here? Because we've kind of got a bit dragged in here. We need to come back. I think he's got some cavalry there. It's not going so well. Let's run. See if we can drag them onto the fences. The cavalry are following us back in, of course. Foolishly. So we need to put these guys here. Okay, they're losing. What's happening over here? These guys firing at us? 12 degrees. We haven't lost anything of our cavalry yet. We've only got 12, 24 dragoons. We'll keep them here. They'll be handy for taking out the artillery eventually. Let's hide here. Fencibles are just taking pots at these guys. Let's charge these guys. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to move back, in fact. Okay, so they're basically dying, to be honest. These guys we need to... So we can throw them in to attack these guys, these 28 guys. What have we got over here? 35 Jaeger. These guys are hiding here. He's hiding here. What are these guys doing? Okay, they're inside here, firing at those cavalry that are throwing themselves onto the fence, and they're throwing themselves onto the fence. We're going to give these guys a volley if we can. Should finish them off. German Legion. Let's keep the artillery going. Over here. Let's hide here. Okay, there's some leisure having some problems over there. Who's firing? Is it these guys? Why are they firing? Let's turn them off. It's a waste of ammo, we're just firing straight into a wall. I don't mind these guys firing. The fencibles are actually quite nicely hidden up inside that Jaeger. We don't want to get into a firefight with them. Only 16 of those guys left. We're going to throw them in here as well. This is Carol Rawls, British Cruise. Oh, we're going to watch these guys here. Can we get across this gap? I think we can. Okay, this is all going okay. Going very well. Should be the end of them. They were still hidden in the town. There's no problem about that. They're broken. Let's retarget the artillery. We'll be able to break out shortly and attack his artillery. He's only got this unit left. Can we do anything clever? Can we get a bit closer to him? See if we can. I'd like to try and draw him in if we can, so maybe if I move my cavalry up. It'll do one of two things. He'll either run away or he'll Jaeger, so we need to quickly run around the corner and attack these guys. Okay, these guys are fine, they're well hidden. His artillery is completely ineffective. Okay, we haven't suffered that many losses, which is good. Let's move these guys up. How are we doing? We're suffering a few hits here, I think. We need to hide. Run. As I say, I'm not letting them fire, basically. They're not... that seems a bit weird. We're not letting our guys fire and making them unload, basically. They're broken. Okay, we can probably actually just attack the artillery the way that they're coming in. Let's go for these guys. Let's bring up the Connaught Rangers. Oof, we're really destroying our own fortress here. Let's move to here. We'll run. We'll take them out of fire. That's fine. These units being a bit of a pain, these 35 guys. Now we'll get them. Now we'll get them. And he's been drawn in, so we should be able to completely destroy him now. Here we go. Yeah, the cavalry have stopped him from firing, so we're going to keep after them, see if we can destroy them. King's German Legion, and they've been taken in the flank as well by King's German Legion. Okay, that's all gone very well actually. Let's throw these guys here to destroy these. I think all he's got left is his artillery, and yeah, his artillery basically, and some Chevalier Leger. So we'll come around the corner, stick these guys in a square. Go watch the... It's actually put fences up here, which is weird. It's so weird. Let's go in here. Okay, so now we've got to be quite careful. We don't want to lose guys. These guys are going to come over here. Come through the village again. Try and take out this artillery. Wow, look at these cavalry. They're just literally... They're in piles. Okay, he hasn't actually started firing artillery on them. They're broken. They're not. I don't think they're going to come back. Yeah, the sensible thing to do is to actually move up my horse artillery and maybe put it sort of here, over here. This will cut back on our losses if we do this, because there's still another army that's going to come in. So we need to husband our troops quite carefully. How many of these guys left? So coming on the flank. See if we can get him to do some pointless artillery barrage. Let's move up to here. They're just not firing, which is weird. Right, let's move my artillery up. We're going to set it up. Where are we going to set it up so we can hit this guy? There would be nice. We also need to move up infantry when we do that as well. We'll put these three regiments along here. Just here for the moment, so they've got some cover. Any of these troops coming back? Nope. That's our general, isn't it, this guy? No, it isn't actually. We can use those guys. Right, let's put them there. Got to watch these fences, so we're going to actually move here. So if he moves out, we've got a unit in here that can give him some volleys. I forgot to turn on fire there. Smash through the windows and shoot at them, guys. Anytime you want to. Anytime you want to. Come on, fire at will. Fire on them. What's he doing? It's glitching out actually. You want to go back into the building. I don't know why they've decided to run away. Let's go here. Got some artillery action now, so we need to... Are they fire on here? Yeah, we need to move out. We should be able to feed our way through here. Take out these guys. Again, I'm not using... This is a really weird battle because we're not actually using our... I don't think we've got hardly any ammo being used in this battle, which is very, very unusual. Going for it now. General advance. Okay, I don't think the artillery is going to get there in time, to be honest. Let's just throw these guys forward. Okay, things should be over fairly shortly. Let's bring this cavalry in. I think it will arrive too late, to be honest. Spent too much time running around after the other guys. Right, can we square up? We can't. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, we just got to fight this out. So getting the guys to unload was like really a good idea, I think. But we should be able to defeat these guys. They're winning. Okay, let's throw some more guys in. Let's throw the cavalry. They're tired, so they're not going to be able to do very much. Okay, standing quite well, this cavalry unit. They're running, sir. Okay, we're not going to be able to chase these guys down. They'll be away from us very quickly. So, heroic victory. You bet your bottom dollar that was. That was, I say, very unusual. But we hardly fired a shot, to be honest. They lost 1,000. We lost 350. That's mainly because we're in melee, to be honest. Let's speed things up. There's still another stack. Okay. Well, let's go for this as well. Same tactics. In actual fact, we're going to be outside, aren't we? I think what we're going to do is withdraw those units and then see if he attacks. Oh damn. Right. Well, I think we'll auto-resolve this. Okay, that's fair enough. Right. Okay, left command. Switzerland's about to go ape shit. And so's Hessen Castle. These are all territories we took in the last two episodes, I think. Just going to go. It's about 10 days since I've actually played this, so I need to just get familiar with them. What's going on? It's a nice and strong army there. We can bring that army down. Well, of course, we are about to suffer a rebellion, and even turning off taxation doesn't really help. So, right, actually, I'm still getting some noise from. Maybe it's my card. Let's have a look. Can you hear it? I can actually hear it in the background. It's the effects. It's the effects. There's something wrong with the game and the effects of my sound card. Anyway, let's go back. Let's resume the game. Got plenty of troops here, obviously, to come down and take out the Württemberg, what's left of Württemberg. Right, I'm just going to have a look in the Med, because I mean, I do apologise because I haven't played this for 10 days. I just need to have a look around and see what's going on. We've taken Switzerland out. We can afford to repair that. That will certainly help us in resupplying the guys. 2 full stacks here. Quite a lot of Swiss infantry. I don't think we're going to be able to avoid a rebellion here. No. So we're going to get a rebellion here. Getting a rebellion here, but we've got almost 2 stacks. So what I've got is these armies here that can come down and help to destroy the residue of these guys. It's 3 lots. Here we're replenishing. We're not going to be able to move this army. We're going to have to use these guys and these guys. And over here the French have Alsace. I'm going to show you the diplomatic side of things so that you can just not only can I remind myself but show you what situation is. French have Bavaria, Tyrol and Alsace. That's it. That's all they've got left. The Prussians have kind of detached themselves from the situation. They're not at war with anyone at the moment. The Austrians are still at war with the French, and so are the Russians. So I'm thinking longer term it's probably going to be the Prussians that I'll try to detach from the other 2 powers, Austria and Russia, and we'll probably go for that and try and destroy them. We've got a big not vassal, what's the word? Protectorate, that's it. Not vassal. Protectorate here, which is Brittany. I think they still like us. Yeah, they're very, very friendly towards us, 86. Let's open negotiations, see if there's any technology we can trade. Let's see if we can get a carronade. And let's give them some money. See if that'll do it. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Prussia's an interesting case. Strategically, it's going to be safer to take them out, I think. I mean, there's still other places we can attack. If you look at the situation here, we can take out Oldenburg, We're going to attack Italian states, Papal states, and also Sardinia down here, and then we'll have a look at maybe taking out Prussia. I think we just literally go for it and then see if the Russians and the Austrians join in or not, or whether they all decide to attack us, which will be interesting, to say the least. So, okay, what I'm going to do, I can actually hear that, it's quite annoying, so I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to turn the sound off for the moment. Although actually, it's the effects. Turn off the effects and we're fine. I'll turn them back on, obviously, once we start fighting a battle or something. Right, got an army here replenishing. That army's replenishing quite well, actually. What have we got here? Some bits and pieces, haven't we? So really we're looking at attacking the French, I think. Here first, or maybe here. I think probably here first. Right, okay, let's have a look. Don't want to get rid of any of this cavalry. I think we can actually afford some of these units disappearing, to be honest. We don't need to worry too much about them. We've got any decent cavalry here? We have. There's some cavalry that we can bring in. So we've got this cavalry. 1, 2, 3. Plus I think we'll employ Wellington. He's sitting there doing very little. So we're going to try and form up an army here, basically. Artillery. What have we got in the way of artillery? That artillery can reach here. Let's put some more infantry in. These are all good guys. More artillery I think I need. So we need horse artillery. And not quite sure we'll be able to hit these guys this turn. We move those artillery in, we'll have to see. Probably not actually. But we'll have to see. Okay. Let's put some more Black Brunswickers in there. Okay, local artillery, maybe it's just cavalry I would like, possibly. Yeah, maybe cavalry would be nice. These guys are bosses, aren't they? Look at these guys. Maybe 2 cavalry, that would be nice. So if we move these 2 cavalry into here, do a little bit of merging. Can we merge up? 60, 23, 29, 43. Maybe if we move this guy into there. Move this guy here. And then 25, 23. Now we can't really do much else there. We'll just move some more infantry in. Move in there. We need to obviously get all these guys replenishing. Okay, let's try and get in as many as we can. The ones that are obviously replenished we don't need to worry about. We're almost there. Right, okay, then we're done. So this army here can move up to the border. Still replenishing, of course. This army here, what do we got here? Got bits and pieces, haven't we? Let's have a look. Well, actually, we could throw some more cavalry. 4 cavalry is probably enough, actually. Let's move these guys. This is actually Brittany territory, so the French are not going to attack here. They're going to attack round this border if they can, from round about here round to here. Got Napoleon here, I assume. I think there's these. Let's destroy that. Move here. And we're going to move these guys down if I can get hold of them. There we go. Right, okay, that's fine. So that's a stack replenishing, a stack that's ready to attack. Metz. These guys are replenishing. So are these. Do we own this? We own this, don't we? Okay, and what have we got here? It's not a bad group of troops. I'm wondering about moving this army out, moving it north and moving an army down, to be honest. We can certainly probably put together a... That army's going to come down and take out these three in turn. Probably need to just sit there. Actually... Oh gosh, we actually need to move some more troops over here, don't we? So we can move these guys up. These guys can start the siege. We're just going to go for a siege at the moment. We don't need to rush at all. It's only 1807, so we've done really well so far. Move these guys over here. Again, siege of 4. We won't wait for 4. We've got plenty of troops here to take these guys out. Got to start thinking a bit longer term now. I think we're just going to leave this army in Prague. I'm assuming that we're actually going to win this fight. So you need to be positioning ready. Maybe we'll just leave that army there to replenish. We're a bit spread out over in the east, to be honest. We've even got a territory over here in Budapest, where we took out the Hungarians. Yeah, I'm going to leave this army here. We've got enough troops here and here to take out that territory. We've certainly got enough troops here to take out that one. Certainly with an assist from these. This is replenishing. These guys need to be moved in so they can start replenishing. I would like to move another army south to help these guys out, to be honest. And that's what we shall do. I'm going to move all the troops that are fully up to scratch. I'm going to move them south. And we're going to move these guys a little bit south. And we need some artillery in there, don't we? How many guys do we need? 4. I can 4 artillery in there, I reckon. All nicely up to strength. It's these guys, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Have we got a general? Got a general anywhere we can move down? Yes. Let's move him down. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 2 stacks here to take out the rest of the Württemberg guys, and then we can move on to help out if there's any problems in Switzerland. I suspect the armies that are going to propagate in Switzerland will be very good. It will not be fun fighting then, I don't think. Okay, what do we got here? Got a fully up to scratch army. We're going to move to here. Put these guys in here. Can they reach these guys? I hope so. These are really good troops. Oh damn, they can't. Swiss Grenadiers. Can we move out of here? Would have thought we could. We can. Let's go to here. We're going to repair this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what have we got here? Maybe, just maybe, we'll move some decent troops down to here. Got a kind of brigade of troops here, haven't we? Yeah, what we're looking to do here is form up kind of situation. We've got decent troops. Right, I don't want to merge those guys. We can probably move out these guys, that's what I'm thinking, the ones that need to replenish. And where should we move them to? Okay, probably move them to there, to the university, I think. Then we should move these guys down. Yeah, that's what we should do. Sorry about all this fiddling around. We'll be getting back to some battles in a minute. We're going to go to here. We're going to send these guys down to reinforce our garrison here. Need to move that guy up to there. Okay, so that's a lot better. Let's move these guys into here. Right, okay, so they're replenishing, but slow rate, so it's quite a few turns before they're going to replenish completely. Just going to have a quick look at my economy, just start going around, see if there's anything we can... Infrastructure, start doing roads. We have a lot of money now, so we can afford to spend it on roads. Not quite sure that it's a good idea to do this in the east, but longer term we're hopeful we're going to hang on to these areas. Gibraltar's not worth bothering about. We've got pretty much top roads everywhere. Not worried about that. Go for that. That's good. Go for that. Okay, now let's have a look at some of the things we can upgrade. See if there's anything we need to build. No, not worried about musket manufacturing. Unless you've got an area where you're actually recruiting lots of troops, it's just not worth doing. Okay, so we could go for a supply depot, but there's no one there that would use it. Classical University, no. I will have a look at my science in a moment, and then we'll end the episode. I say, quite an unusual battle that we'd hardly fired a shot, and everything was done with the bayonet, basically, inside the village. Very unusual. It is, from experience, it is the best way to deal with Jaeger, otherwise you end up with quite a few problems. You try and just sit and stand off and fight them, a firefight, they will massacre you. Okay, I think we're done. We're just going to have a look at our science, and then we'll call it a day. Heidelberg, are we repairing Heidelberg? I think we are, actually. Yeah, and we've now got it garrisoned with some troops. They're depleted, but they are garrisoning it. Semaphore, searching, what is that? Just mass production, carcass shot, that's what we want. That will certainly sort things out, or tactically on the battle map. Right, so first battle will be this one. There we go. Oh, he's run away. I definitely think we can't reach him now. We're going to occupy this. Move these guys up onto the bridge. And move these guys to here if we can. So these guys are all supporting each other. If Napoleon comes out, I'm quite happy that this army inside the city can defend itself. It's got some very good troops. British Fusiliers, King's Own Regiment, Sutherland Highlanders, Argyle Regiment, Black Brunswick Infantry, and some Swiss infantry as well, and some Swiss Grenadiers. So yeah, I'm quite happy we could take on the the French. So what's running me is the Swiss area, actually. That's what's on my mind. Okay, so I'm going to move south and move south and move further south. He's probably going to run away, actually. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll be fighting this in the next episode. It'll be over very quickly. We'll be using our cavalry to good effect against these guys. They're very depleted, very good experience, but we'll quickly tidy this up. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I'll be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.